ain't talking about myself, but he reminds me of a younger me with all these 20 and 20 games.
Okay.
But the difference is he doesn't really need the ball to get good looks, and he clean.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to... And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend.
Thanks, Kevin. Since taking...
It's not just about raw talent, but how the pieces fit, DA. Thanks. And as you evaluate teams here early in the season, Chris, aside from the obvious teams, what are you looking for?
I mean, well, point differential is another thing. This can be just as much as an indicator as wins and losses. I'm also looking at a team's chemistry. You know, sometimes teams are still figuring out, but you know the talent is there.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. For the Pistons, Marcus Morris comes in for Lure, and it's Jackson in for Smith. So on the floor for Orlando, Martinez, he's in at small forward. DJ Augustine out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Green, and it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. Pass to Meeks. Shot clock at 5. Augustine in the corner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Augustine's got 5 now.
Oh, he's shooting a fantastic mark from the field to begin this one.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Martinez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Well, nobody said the NBA would be easy. Prez got his first taste of the league last time out and was humbled with the loss.
And what he has to remember is that this is a process, and he needs to trust that process. Eventually, those L's will turn to W's, and he's going to be just fine.
Well, what a run it was for Prez in college. He came in with so much expected out of him, and he lives up to the hype by leading his team to a national title.
And when it got down to the nitty-gritty in that game, you just...
Let's go. Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He's getting into our paint at will.
On his new shoes or scratched his car. Players with that mentality, though, I love them. They are rare, but some of the grittiest players in the game. He has fit in perfectly in the D because of that edge.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Feeds to Biyombo. Three-pointer Augustine sinks the triple. He's got 8. Pistons trail by 3. Jackson with it. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
He's just a tireless competitor. Have to body him up or he'll roast you on the offensive boards every time.
And Augustine kicks to Biyombo. Martinez the pass to Meeks, and there's the feed to Biyombo. 6 on the shot clock, to the paint. They kick it out to Green, a 3-ball, and again it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Jackson, not a lot of room. Off the screen, and it's Biyombo with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
No good from Martinez.
They have to be happy at least with how they set it up. Most of the time, that's a sure make.
Morris dishes to Udrich. Morris against Martinez. Augustine with the steal. To the right side. Martinez the pass to Green. And there's the 3-second violation. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Magic.
Well, if you told me Perez and Young were going to struggle like they have in this one, I would have assumed that it would be a blowout. I mean, but give credit to the rest of the team. They've stepped up when they were needed, and it's why this game is still very much in doubt.
Jackson kicks to Baines. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The pass to Martinez. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer Augustine. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Morris. 17 points in his last outing.
Now, you have to like the efficiency that Marcus Morris plays with. Not so much his shooting percentages, but how effective he can be without touches. He can score without taking a lot of shots. He knows how to follow up misses in the paint and get second-chance scores.
Young's checked in for the Magic. And with the qualities, Chris, you describe about Marcus Morris, that's why he's viewed as a valuable role player on this team.
Well, Kev, you have to love him. He can eat up minutes on the floor and not necessarily need to be involved to leave his mark on the game. You don't have to call a lot of plays for this guy. He can fit into any lineup and play multiple positions, which helps too.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Awesome attack toward the basket right there. This young man stays on his grind, showing his true grit and finding a way to get that one to go.
Young with no one around. Dishes it to Biyombo. Pass to Martinez. Clock at 6. Biyombo, the pass to Green. To the paint. It's tipped. Shoots from 14. And he can't bank that one in. Pistons trail by 3. Morris kicks to Jackson. Back to Morris from the arc. Rebounded by Martinez. Magic shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Green passes to Martinez. He dishes it to Biyombo. And stolen by Udrih. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martinez. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Now Jackson. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And now the second quarter. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Marjanovic comes in for Tobias Harris. Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Mario Hezonja. Martinez, he's checked in for Meeks. Young is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. So on the floor for Orlando, Martinez in at shooting guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Green. Then it's Young, and it's Ross in at the 3 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Reggie Jackson went from a backup in OKC to signing a 5-year, $80 million contract in Detroit. And Stan Van Gundy said, we liked his ability, but what we liked even more was he's a guy we thought would not change once he got the money. This is a guy who's really driven to be as good as he can be. Kevin, he has definitely made some strides.
Thanks, D.A. He wanted that starting role, and he's earned it. Baines dishes to Morris. Smith kicks to Marjanovic. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Baines. Poked loose.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Biyombo, no luck.
The defense wasn't giving up any room, and he tried to beat them with better offense. Didn't work out there.
Morris with the bucket.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Orlando leading by 14. And here is Ross. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lets it go from 14. No good from Martinez.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Udrich. Good defensive work there by Young. The Magic shooting 41% for the game. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young passes to Martinez. He feeds it to Green. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot. Green's got 5 points so far.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That's foul number 2 for him. And you look back, Chris, at the teams that Stan Van Gundy has coached in the past, each one of them were considered contenders for so long.
Well, the job of turning things around here in Detroit has been nothing short of spectacular.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
And it's Green missing.
Everyone in the building thought that that one was going to go in, including me. That's just shocking he blew it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Young. Now the dish to Green. Young, right side. Good score there, coming from some smart passing by Orange Juice.
And Prez knew what Young was thinking. And boy, was the setup perfect.
Now here's Jackson. 1:43 left in the first half. Right wing. Udrich for 3. The shot missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Shot from the wing. No good off the front iron.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
On the wing, Jackson to the paint. And that one's good. Marjanovic. He has 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Martinez up top. He's guarded by Udrich. Pass to Biyombo. To the inside. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Marjanovic kicks to Jackson. And good that time. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast and getting that shot off.
It's stolen by Morris. Outside Jackson Inside, here's Marjanovic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the Magic's young tandem of first-round picks in 2014, Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon, they've come a long way together.
You know, they were teammates on the Team USA Under-19 squad that went 9-0 and won gold back in 13. And that was a great draft for the Magic, getting 2 high-character, high-effort, defensive-minded players with elite athleticism.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Udrich. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Kicks it to Levens. Young for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And we finished one half of basketball. Magic out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Do not take your foot off the gas, gentlemen. This is our game. Come on.
Welcome back to the Palace at Auburn Hills. That's a look at the Renaissance Center, which dominates the skyline in downtown Detroit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
Yeah, sound fundamentals. Lots of patience that led to that efficient scoring effort.
Pistons trail by 14. 3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Pistons, John Lure's out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pistons shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. He kicks it to Drummond. Pass to Lure. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Well, Chris, we have a question for you sent in from one of our fans, from Todd up in New Hampshire. They want to know what your favorite moment was as an NBA player, a question I'm also curious to know about.
Wow, my favorite moment as an NBA player, very honestly, I would say would be the day of being drafted. I mean, you know, after then you have so many great moments, so many players that you play with that you love to play with. It's hard to separate anything without disrespecting another moment. So I just really feel that the greatest moment of my career was stepping on that stage in Detroit at the Palace in my hometown, with my finger up and just knowing that I made it. You know, for all of us, the goal is to make it. It's not about to be a Hall of Famer. It's not about to be an all-star. It's not about to win a championship, even though those are dreams. But you can't do it until, you know, you make it. And so for me, putting that suit on, seeing my father shed tears, you know, seeing my mother's eyes and the twinkle she had in her eyes, seeing my brothers and my 3 brothers and my sister, how happy they were, you know, that definitely was the moment, because it was a family moment, and it was for Detroit, and so it was special.
Well said. Here's Lure. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I guess from that distance, the defense thought he'd dish it off. Oops.
Ross dishes to Gordon. Gordon a screen. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. Orlando gets it back. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Fournier's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Smith outside. From 13. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut back down to 11. Some big points there from Drummond.
Oh, Drummond is just blossoming right in front of our eyes. Love seeing him sink the mid-range J's.
And Nikola Vucevic, a skilled 7-footer who just attacks the glass. A nightly double-double machine, but still figuring out how to really become a dominant force on the inside.
Payton gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Payton against Smith. Feeds it to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And thinking about Vucevic, he's a guy that just tantalizes with his scoring, his size. But you hear some comments and concerns that he's not the impact defender that you would have to have inside.
Yeah, not the quickest feet or the fastest off the ground, but he does stay out of foul trouble. And for him to really move the needle, though, you'd like for him to watch tape of a guy like Tim Duncan and improve as a rim protector.
Drummond is a rebounding beast who eats glass for a living. Can't keep this guy off the boards.
And Vucevic kicks to Hezonja. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payton. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That's all he needs, just an inch of separation from beyond the arc and showing good touch.
Smith kicks to Harris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And last year, Tobias Harris was one of the big names moved near the NBA trade deadline.
And he immediately stepped in and was a big part of the Pistons' postseason push. You can see why they like him on this team. They gave up a lot to get him, but they plan on keeping him around for the remainder of his contract. Also, Harris has a descending contract, so the cap hits get easier the longer he stays.
First one falls for him.
Oh, wow. And Harris is a guy that really offers a ton of versatility. He can play both forward spots and is an efficient scorer from just about anywhere.
The Magic making a switch here. Meeks is checked in. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Good win, y'all. Good game out there, Jess. Let's go get another one.
Prez.
What's the password?
Come on, bro.
Yo, you got the stuff?
Dang, let me in.
Oh.
Do this, man.
All right, man.
Worked so hard to get this.
Set it up. Yo, I've been waiting all day to play this.
Mm-hmm. Go.
You ready to get beat?
You can't even play with yourself. How you think you gonna beat
come
me,
on,
bro?
man. Keep talking trash, please.
I don't even... Wait till my rating goes up. 65?
65? Are you kidding me? Way higher than that. Oh, set an alarm, man, because if we don't, I'm going to play all day.
All right. Hold up. Good idea. Good idea.
Good look. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, Prez, we got to talk shoes.
Let's talk shoes.
Yeah. All right, we've had preliminary conversations, but now it's time to make a choice. You know, we got to figure out what we're going to do, where we're going to go.
All right, so am I going to get my own shoe?
Of course you're going to get your own shoe. I mean, you're the Prez. We'll get you like the presidential suite or something.
I don't know. I'd rather weigh my options, see what's out there.
Okay. All right. Hey, options are open. Just, got to make a choice.
You know what I was thinking about, man, was just going to social media. Once the options come in, see what we're working with, post it online. I'm the president after all, public servant. Got to see what the people want to do.
Okay.
Democracy, Constitution.
I like that. You got a lot of momentum going right now, so we can use that as leverage, We can use it as like...
Bruce, man, I'm lucky to even be on the team. All right? If it happens, then...
Hey, it's when it happens, because it's happening. I mean, things are going on right now. Like, as we speak, it's happening. Like, as we sit here, right? It's boom. It's happening. Did you feel that? Because I felt something. What was that? My phone ringing? Because bam, it's happening.
All right, it's happening. So, hey, show me the menu, show me some options, and we'll go from there.